Well, summer is almost here, and have you thought about what you're going to do with the kids? Well, if you're in Broward, the Boys and Girls Club of Broward have you covered. They are running a host of programs this summer to keep your kids and their brains active and engaged. Joining me now with all the details is Michelle White, County Director at the Boys and Girls Clubs of Broward. And academics are a huge focus for the Boys and Girls Clubs. So we are so great to have you with us to talk about all things for the kids this summer. And I love that they learn as well. That's so important to keep the brain active in the summer. But let's talk about the fun stuff that the kids can do first, because they have to kind of like just exhale a little bit after school, don't you think?
100%,
Yeah.
absolutely. Well, our sports leagues are definitely very popular. We have basketball, we do floor hockey, which is a partnership we've had over the years with the Florida Panthers. We do soccer, some clubs will do volleyball, so pretty much anything you can think of, flag football as well.
Oh, neat.
So that's a big hook for the kids. And once we get them in, then we're able to introduce them to all of the academic programming and the character building.
Which is so important.
Absolutely.
It's really kind of part of your mission statement at the
Yes.
Boys and Girls Club. So let's talk about the arts and things that they do as well. They do a lot of arts and crafts, because that's your background.
It is.
Yes,
it
theater's
is.
your background,
It's my
so there's a
love.
lot of cool stuff that the kids can do art-wise, right? Talk about that.
Yes, so we have a traditional fine arts program, the painting, sketching, watercolors, all that good stuff. We have photography, we have digital digital imaging that we're
Yeah.
doing now,
Yeah.
illustration, and those are all, we have national competitions that we participate in with that as well. So since the year 2000, we've had over 20 national winners in the
You're
arts.
kidding. Oh, wow.
Yes, we're very proud of our Art with the Heart program.
Oh my gosh, indeed. Oh, look, and there you are, greeting everybody. They come on in. So let's say you are not a member yet of the Boys and Girls Club, but you're thinking about joining a summer program. That's okay, right? You don't have to be a member right now.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yep. So the first step would be for a parent to come to one of our parent orientations. They're offered throughout the week. They'll come, they'll learn about the club, and they'll be able to sign up. And the best part is that our membership fee is only $15, and that covers from the first day of school all the way through the last day of summer.
Wait, say that again. So it's only $15 for the whole
Yes.
year?
For the whole year, $15. That covers holiday breaks, teacher planning days, summer's included in that.
Wow.
So it makes it, feasible for every family.
Yeah, and so important too, everybody's trying to make ends meet, so that's really important. So let's dive in then to talk about the academics and how important that is as well, and that's sort of what you do throughout most of the school year, right?
Yes.
All right, so talk about MOST. That's a program,
Okay.
MOST. So what does that stand for?
It stands for Maximizing Out of School Time.
Okay.
So after school, during the school year, after school, the kids will come in, they have homework assistance. We do give them a healthy snack as well as a hot supper every day as well, which ties into them being able to focus on homework.
And think well, yeah.
Because
Feeding the
that
brain.
basic need has been met, exactly. And then we'll have physical activities tied into that as well. So we're nurturing the brain, the body. It's an all-encompassing program.
Yeah, encompassing the whole child.
Absolutely.
So talk to us about the Boys and Girls Club of Broward. I know
Okay.
you told me you have 12 locations.
We do.
About how many kids are involved?
We serve just over 12,000 children a year in the Boys and Girls Clubs of Broward County.
That's a lot.
Definitely
That's
a
a
lot.
lot of kids, yeah.
And then in the summer, we might see 3,500, 4,000 of those kids in the summer alone.
Oh, wow.
Summer is definitely a jam-packed fun time at the club.
Absolutely. And then as part of that too, are there field trips that you guys, because something else that I heard that you do that's really neat is an aviation program. Is that only during the school year though? Or is that during the summer too?
They do it throughout the year. So we have a culinary program at one of the facilities. We have an aviation program. We have a wood shop at one of the clubs. So we try to have those different opportunities for the kids. So if you're a member at one club, you can go to any club. So if my child is at the club in Hollywood, but I know my child's really into culinary, I can drive them up to North Lauderdale and they can participate there as well.
That's so neat. And I know too, you all are very proud of sort of the pillars that you have reached and the successes that you've had. Talk about some of those numbers, about how kids are excelling rather in school. Okay. Yeah.
Well, I know one thing we're very proud of is our graduation rates. We have a 98% graduation rate for high school seniors that are graduating. 98% of our children will actually progress to the next level on time.
Yeah.
When you compare that to Broward County's numbers, it's an amazing accomplishment that we're very proud of.
Yeah, absolutely. And then quickly before we go, I thought such a cool thing that one of your graduates is the very famous singer Jason Derulo, and he came back. Tell me about that. What did he do for the kids?
So he came back and he filmed part of his video for Colors for the World Cup at the club. His choreographer gave us choreography in advance, and the kids all learned it. And so when Jason and his choreographer came in, they all performed it for Jason, and so they got to be in part of the video as well. So it was amazing. The kids were starstruck.
Unbelievable. That is so cool, and it lets them see too that you know, no matter if you believe, you can achieve, and he's such a great role model for them.
He is, and especially the love he gives his mama.
Oh,
he credits
so
his
sweet.
mama with everything, and
That's awesome.
Bringing him to the club.
Thank you so much. Great to have you with us.
Thank you so much.
And if you would like more information, just check out the Boys and Girls Club of Broward County.